show. You've watched the show before. Prior to Phaedra coming back this season, were you a fan of Phaedra?
You know what? I was a fan of the one read that she had. You know, what you will know is that your husband,
The
what,
pizza,
the sperm bank.
the
All
sperm
of
bank
that.
pizza company.
My
Yeah.
daughter, that went platinum in our house with my daughter. So I was a fan of that. But as far as her character, no. I really, she was quiet. She had a little few jabs, but I was mostly Team Kenya during that whole, back and forth. Because Kenya just cracked me up, and her little reads back and forth with Phaedra. No shade to Phaedra. It's just that's who I, liked in that little battle.
So when Phaedra came back to the show, what were your thoughts as you were filming with her?
You know what? It's so crazy. And I was just like, I don't know. I feel like she was going to come for me. I just felt like I just didn't feel the energy would be authentic. And that's just, and I have a little bit of discernment. I have a great sense of discernment. I just kind of felt like that would be the case. And I mentioned it to someone who will remain nameless unless she wants to come forward. And she was
Is
like,
this a former housewife of Atlanta?
yeah.
Okay.
And she was like, she wouldn't do that. She's not going to come for you. I was just like, it just makes sense. I felt like she would. And I wasn't wrong. She did. You know what I mean? She did. Even watching it now, I see the jabs she's making. I see the inroads she's making to my husband and the things she said about him. So I wasn't wrong. My discernment wasn't wrong. And a lot of fans are like, Phaedra don't have, I mentioned it on another interview. They were like, Phaedra doesn't have to come for you. Who do you think you are? No one knows you. I was just like, yeah, it's something there.
Why do you think Phaedra is coming for you? You're watching the show. She's making tons of comments about your looks. Why do you think Phaedra is coming for you so soon?
Because who else? Who else? This is a show. Like, who else? And it wouldn't be Portia. Her and Shamia had her back and forth. Kelly and Britt, no one would, nobody would have cared, And so here I am, and so why not? Why not?
Do you believe what we're seeing happening now with these episodes airing? We just saw this recent episode that, there's this rumor that Charles is still cheating on you. Mm-hmm. And that comes out. Mm-hmm. And you and Phaedra have a back and forth about it. Do you believe Phaedra started this rumor that Charles is still cheating on you?
Absolutely, 100%. Yeah.
And you know this because?
Because of the person she used to start the rumor told me it was her.
Do you believe this person telling you the truth?
Yes, he had a lot to lose if he didn't. And it's just who he is and things that he done in his past. He didn't want to come to light. So I found out about it. And I was just like, you're going to tell me, what happened and who sent you. And he beat around the bush and he just said, I'm going to tell you. And he did tell us. And then there was just this connection to Athens, Georgia. I'm like, I've never met anybody from Athens, Georgia, ever. And I've been in Georgia 20 years. Never, never. And to be in a room with 4 people from Athens at the same time, I was just like, okay. But yeah, he did tell me, and I do 100% believe him. I do, because everything made sense. Like, your sister went to high school with her brother. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you come in this room, and you don't know anybody here, but ironically, your sister went to high school with Phaedra's brother. Okay, so it was like, Angela, I told you the truth. And he did.
How did you feel about that once that was all discovered?
I was disappointed because I was told, get to know Phaedra. She's coming back. Get to know her. And I kind of looked to her for information. Like, tell me how this works. I'm new to reality TV. Tell me the inroads. Tell me the inside out. And, she was the source of information. So for that to happen, I was just like, yeah, it was a breach of trust. And, I didn't appreciate that at all. And it's like, what? The truth is so much better than fiction. Like, why do you have to lie on my husband? Like, let's just talk about the things that we've been through. And when me and Charles took this show, we were like, we're going to talk about everything we've been through. All of it.